Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Blake Grupe out and ready to send this away. And away we go from East Rutherford. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. That play clock running low, and Shane Steichen signals for a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Go. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go.
Play action with Richardson. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Taylor again. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. He manages 13 on this punt return. And it'll be Giants football. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Ready.
From the 28. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Throw on 3rd down. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Fields this clean at the 30. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Colts will take over. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. On the counter, it's Taylor. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Flushed down out to his left. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Set.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. And that punt reaches 50 yards. And it'll be their football.
Okay, ready.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Set.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Go. Check go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. 16 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Throwing now on 1st down. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here we go, here we go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's contained at the line for no gain. Juju Brents with a stop. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Ready up.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Set. Ready.
Back now, pressure on its way. Neighbors with a catch. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready. Go.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Set up.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Blake Grupe to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. So now that we've sorted that flag out, we've arrived at the end of the first. 7-0 is up. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They have the full field ahead of them here as they start deep on their own side. To throw, Richardson. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Second down carry for Taylor. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's Richardson. Forced out to his right. And the Giants are too much. They take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. They send the tight end in motion. Here he is on third and long. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And that brings up fourth and long.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3. On target to his man, Tony. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Set up. Hut, hut.
2nd and 1. Pass cut by Tracy. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Stephanie.
Tracy. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Set.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Giants looking at 2nd and 1.
Ready. Set. Hut, go. Ready.
He'll try to do it himself. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
Yeah, 2 things come into play when you get to these goal-to-go situations, Kate. I always love mixing cadence. I know it can be dangerous because you can give up 5 yards, but also if you're aggressive with it, you can get a free down, but it gets your guys excited to get off the football and get that surge. Well, that group offensively did not get on that one.
So now here's 3rd and goal.
Go. Set. Hut.
Putting a receiver in motion.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
Tracy. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Hut.
Throwing now, Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. Finds his man, Downs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 bicep. 60 bicep. Ready.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So it'll be 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Okay, ready?
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go now. 19 Lions.
They'll throw again. Richardson. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. So no return on that punt. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Here we go, here we go. Check out.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Okay, break.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready?
On the handoff, this is Tracy. Escapes a defender. With some fancy footwork there for the touchdown. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 39. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Richardson back to throw. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Colts ready for the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Come on, go!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Set up!
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Juju Brents with a stop. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd and less than a yard.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ready!
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go, set!
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next. The wind was at his sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They give to Taylor, right side. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go now. Back the street.
They go again with Taylor. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Calling about 7 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. On target to his man Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Ready.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Play action with Richardson. Escapes out to the left. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Viking 18. Go.
And he's going to be taken down right around the 39. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Ready.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They'll send out the punting unit. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Oh, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready. Hut, hut.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Giants football, and they've got to feel pretty good about this score entering the 4th.
Pick it up, you're embarrassing.
The Giants are set to punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And that is where they'll start the next drive. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go, set. Second fire.
Pittman, the man in motion left. 1st down throw here from Richardson. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the... A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked up by Deontay Banks. And the Giants will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Go. Ready.
They go right back to Tracy. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
Back to throw. He has the 1st over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 11. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Let's go now. Hut.
A handoff to Tracy. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go.
Back to throw now. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Got it. Ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. Neighbors with the catch. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Mickey kick is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make.
Ready?
So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal.
Set. Ready?
They'll run here following the penalty. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain that time, and now it'll be second and goal.
Ready, ready?
They're throwing it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7. Come on. Set. Go.
Now looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
That is a wow. Maybe that's a double wow for me. 2 sacks in the previous 3 snaps. I can really criticize quarterbacks, and too often I do, to get rid of the football, but that is about a defensive effort. Knowing what's on the line when you get into situations in the red zone, Kate, can't do it much better than that. Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. That play clock running low, and Shane Steichen signals for a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Ready?
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On the set.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go. Set.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it, he watches the tape the next day, but he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Buffalo 80. Tag.
Richardson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Let's go. Ready, ready?
It's Tracy on the carry. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Okay, ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Hut.
Here's Tracy once more. He loses the football. Oh, heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the... So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
He's on the move. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those. So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Check go.
To throw, Richardson. Try and push it deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Ready. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Hut, hut.
One final shot here. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Giants are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. And if they could play at this level every time,